Okay, so now we've got to the point where we have, in essence, workflowed through the approval process, and we have given this individual a building permit, and they're done with their work, and it's time for this applicant to request a inspection. It's something that a lot of cities and counties ask me about when we're reviewing permit systems. So let's jump to our demo example. So in this example, we can scroll down and we can see the steps that we've gone through here. You know, the various reviews. In this example, we've issued a review comment letter back to the applicant, and now we can update the status in this example to a permit issued status, right? Notifying the applicant as well. And so now in this next stage in the workflow, uh, it it has scheduled a building inspection, and if the inspection passes, you would go to the certificate of completion. If the building inspection did not happen, you have the ability to add an additional step, which would be another building inspection for them to obviously clean it up in that sense. But to the applicant, if we go back to their side, they're going to receive again an email that their status has been updated to permit issued. We can scroll down. They're seeing all the various steps that we've gone through. And here's that building inspection step, right? That needs to be done. Fast forward a few weeks or months, they get their work done and they can log right back in, click in, and request a inspection. In this example, we're going to say for Friday. And you can see here, we don't give them the option of picking an exact time, but they can say morning, afternoon, or no preference. In this example, we're going to say morning. We then ask for their uh, phone number, and they can request their inspection. So now the city will receive a notification, and we can refresh this page. They can jump into the application itself. And in this example, scroll down to the building inspection, click on it. And again, we can assign it to a specific individual or a department. We'll do it to me again. And the due date is obviously for tomorrow, but we can come down here and see this request of tomorrow in the morning with that cell phone number. So we can look and say, yep, you know, I am open and I'm open tomorrow at 9 a.m. And you have the option of including your phone number. But in scheduling this inspection, you are notifying the individual automatically to expect you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So now, fast forward to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The inspector comes to the site. He opens up his iPad, laptop, whatever he's using, and he comes to the inspection itself. And in this example, we have a simple form that he can fill out, you know, passing or failing the various steps, you know. And so as much or as little as you want to do here, we can also even include adding pictures, right? So they can drag and drop pictures here and be able to do that. I'm quickly going to a few pictures I have here. But we can come in and scroll, drag and drop a picture down. If you had an iPad, you can take it right from your iPad there. And maybe we identified some issues. We also have this ability to communicate internally with internal city or county staff, right? So now this chat would go back to the applicant. This one would not go to the applicant, and it might be information with internally that you want to share about something. So, right, we come through in this simple one, we're just going to say, hey, we passed it. A mandatory field here is I have to sign it. And in this example, I can complete my inspection. I result it, and this can be configured to what you want here. In this example, it's passed. If I failed it, we can set it up automatically to schedule another step of another inspection. But in this example, we're just going to complete it. And in closing this out, you can see now the final step is that certificate of completion. It can autofill with fields that are already put into the system. And in this example, the only mandatory field, again, is my signature, and I can issue this document. In issuing the document, the workflow automatically workflowed this to a final step of permit finalized that would now close it out, and it would not allow for any additional steps, so to speak, on this permit. But again, for the applicant, they have been updated to all these statuses. They now can see that their permit is finalized. They have, everything from certificate of completion, building inspection, and they have all these items up here on their in their system. So they can review what they passed along, what you passed to them, details of information that they shared, an active map of their project, even the payments and the receipt that they had. Everything's there for them.